Panoodin ko yan bukas. Ayun na yan. Actually, ay bawal ko pala panoodin. Bro, moment na. Ay, classic! Hindi na kayo, weak. Ito is smoke bomb.
Pero maganda yung pag-expect ng smoke bomb. Bato mo ito sa makawala ka.
Hindi mapahaba na dila ko eh.
Yay! Get back, boy!
Ba't ayaw mo magkita?
100
No?
bali mo maglaro. Maraming gumagamit ng ano, ng AR meta. What the hell, dude? Walang meron sa double AR. Pero no. Ay, hell.
Wala na.
Anong meron sa double AR ta? What the fuck?
Akala si Junel!
Kaya,
Anong galing?
magalo na eh.
The new meta. Paano naging meta? If you can use the meta. Oh.
Halika dito bro, halika dito bro. Dito bro, nandito bro.
Pero pa
Sila pansin? Makanya kita pero hindi pa. Kaya ating naman nila yung kaya sa trangkahan. Panig lang yung sakyan.
May kalapon dito. May kalapon ba dito?
meron. May nakita ng video niya.
Meron tong kamoteng kapula mo.
Dito kanina eh. Kuwang sa po.
Bang. Bang? Saan nagbatunan?
Harapan. Kulang saan. Baka dito ata. Hindi na binato.
Yung likod.
Sabi ko na, wait
Wait
lang.
lang ako na dito. Please lang. Kailangan ko ng help.
Para maliit.
Baril na lang ako ng baril ko saan. Yung makalabas dito po. Titig naman na yun. Papatik naman yung smoke bomb.
Takbo ka sa bahay, taas ka dyan. Uy, magdalang sa'yo sa likod.
May kalaban. Bang. Wala full damage.
Hindi ko pinatay ka lang, mapapatay ka na yung kalaban. Kasi hindi ko pinatay. Kasi sabi ko sa'yo.
Di ko kasi makita. Sorry, di ko kasi makita dahil sa smoke. In mo, kailangan ko to i-bait para sa health. Oo, pala.
Go, 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 go! Dala, di ka
Ay,
bumalik
putik
ng
na
AR.
yan.
Bumalik ng AR. Nagawa mo.
Ay! Nakakapigun!
Di ka bumalik ng AR.
Love! Inakataw niya sarili niya para lang sa kill. Nakakapigun
Okay,
naman
I'll
kasi
go that way.
class.
Break! Break! Okay, so we're doing duos, vending machine challenge only. I'm with the sweaty Nico. Yesterday or the other day, I was playing pop-up cup with challenge only. I'm with the sweaty Nico. Yesterday or the other day, I was playing pop-up cup with challenge only.
Duwas nga, tapos ako
I'm with
party
the
leader.
sweaty Nico. Yesterday or the other day, I was playing pop-up cup with
Duwas das ako party leader.
challenge only.
Duwas nga, tapos ako party
Nag-dribble
leader.
ako.
Yesterday
Dapat
or the other day, I was
bola.
playing pop-up cup with
Duwas das ako party leader.
Ano, ikaw.
challenge only.
Duwas nga, tapos ako party
Nag-dribble
leader.
ako.
Yesterday
Dapat
or the other day, I was
bola.
playing pop-up cup with
Duwas das ako party leader.
Ano, ikaw.
challenge only.
Duwas nga, tapos ako party leader.
Nag-dribble ako.
Yesterday.
Ano naman team leader?
O sa labas ka magganyan. Sa labas.
Yung nga, gusto ko sa loob.
Para mo si Kai.
Sa loob eh, palit mo ah.
Oy, ay, wag mo.
You had one. And you finished. You had one job. You had fun in one job and you finished. Saan tayo, bro? Oh, saan tayo?
Saan tayo?
Saan tayo?
Tilted.
Okay. Anya, diver.
By the way, meron nag-chat lagi sa stream mo sa YouTube. Nathan ang pangalan mo. Sino yun? Kaano-ano mo yun? Okay.
Klaseng maingay na
Your classmate and I watch comments your video. Diba ding? Meron nga, may glider. Nagkalaban lang dito. Dito doon sa labas.
Sinusundan mo sa ating movements.
Putok na yan! Landiwan tayo, heaven, landiwan tayo.
Sige, I'm down. Party leader, me? Lol.
Iyakin
Pwede
ka.
party ako PT. Pwede ako PT. Pwede ano, ako yung PRTY.
Inter-7 battle arena ka.
Ha? Pwede? Gusto ko maging party leader. Blank. Lagi. 150 peng.
Ready ka muna, tapos gagawin kita party leader. Ay, di! Pag pinipindot kita, napupunta sa
Ano
plans.
naman ang sulit yung gusto mo?
Sige na.
Bakit?
Sige na, plans.
Bakit? Wala makipaglaro sa'yo? Ay, nasahin mo.
Eh, pa
Player
na
left
amoy
in
eh.
his current safe zone circle. Spicy, keeping it spicy there in his 1x1, looking to make some peaks. Looks like we're near polar peak. Speaking of peaks, I don't know why I'm doing this or where this is coming from. Someone send help, please. Adept Cyclone up there on your right.
Kayli may taes sa puwet
Ako
niya.
party leader. Lag ako. 1CP.
Ilan, Ping? Bayan, ang lag ko din, 132. Plus 1.
Gawin mo.
Yan mo na.
Hindi ako makalaban ng maayos.
Parehas lang tayo, 132 Ping, 132.
130 117 na ping. 17.
Parehas lang tayo niyan.
That's parehas. Kuha ng sarili mong map. Okay. Ba't dalawang 1v1s?
You need to show your proness to your stream, bro.
Oh, ayun na.
Hindi ko masyado kasi lang ako.
Yan mo, sobrang lag ko.
Yung saraan. Saraan yung bata.
Putik na yan lag.
Basta ako saraan.
What? 1 HP, wait lang, 1 HP.
Yung ginagawa mo, bumaba ka dyan. Ano na yan?
1 HP, wait lang nga. Kasi kanina nag-snipers only kami. Wala lang,
Dalawang
tama.
shot naman, hindi naman HP. Binarin kita dalawang beses eh. Dalawang beses na pa rin. HP naman. To HP naman, to Eddie.
Oy, bumaba ka dyan.
Make me PT. May mga PT. Pwede naman promote mo ako. Promote me. Promote me.
Sige, pa-promote kita, wait lang. Promote kita, wait lang. Bawal naman, paano yan? Pinipindot kita.
Punta ka dito.
Bawal! Bawal! Ayaw! Ayaw! Ayaw nga, promise ako chat.
Walang digi. Walang digi. There is no
Meron.
digi. Digel.
Meron dyan. Oo nga, nandyan nga. Hello, bakit sinasama yung Digi na isip ko ML? Kasi nga yung higas ML pangalang Digi.
Bahaw ka.
Tao ba? Ba't double shot lang?
Ito mo yun, oh. Dahil mo dito ka, oh. Ikaw, ikaw. Ano kasi mo mga magulang mo, mga mga mo?
Sino butas ko mag-edit?
Nice side jump, bro.
Kala ko may dirty. Ay! Pamilya.
Ano, ulit ba ulit? Hindi.
Sige lang. Oh, hit man yun. Hit ka sa in the air. Handa ko.
GG's bro, lag din ako.
Hindi ako lang.
Oo nga eh. Huwag naman mag-edit this time.
Ha?
Huwag mag-edit, no wall. Nalitan mo lang sa'yo. Nice game!
Oy!
What? Gusto na sana mag-edit eh.
Sabi ang taas ng kuha mo. Yung William ay ano.
Gusto sensitivity ko?
Ano sensitivity na ano. 1 basta mas HMI set siya ano. 1 ano. 10. Tapos yung building set siya 1. Wow.
Bro, nahulog ka na naman sa pinakababa.
Yes! Nga, di ba?
Pagkatas na natong maps na to, ano, ikaw na ang part din na hawa ko. Ay, tunog sa nice coffee.
Hindi ko lang mag-sniper. Sniper eh. Please, I'm embarrassing myself.
Ay, hindi. Kung nasan ka?
Aba!
Ay, putik na yung gulat ako. Pakita ka parang langgam. Bro, spam. Sarap niyan. Gusto ko Bro, stop abusing aim assist.
No, I'm spamming L2 to aim assist L2.
Yun nga.
I spam L2 like siya. Kasi yung pangalan niya. Kaya spam sa L2.
Wait lang nga, Live Masters is ikaw party leader.
Door left. Now we're gonna tune in to see what Spicy's got. A slurp, minis. He's gonna lay down shots as well, dude. Man, Spicy's got a great loadout. Oh my God, FaZe Funk has 9 eliminations. Yeah. Okay, Funk Bomb, listen.
Kylie, my tahe!
Wow, actually Spicy as well on the bottom.
Kylie!
3, you know,
Huh?
he's on 4 now. We'll see. Regardless, a lot of action in this lobby so far, especially
Tara,
our boy
may mga
Funk.
pagkili.
I think he literally just picked up another one. I think he's at
Ay,
10.
ito.
Because someone's health
Well,
right
ko
next
pa
to
rin
him,
na.
like disappeared. So I'm assuming FaZe is at, or sorry, Funk Bomb is at 10 eliminations.
Yeah, so many strong players in that small vicinity, Spicy and Funk Bomb. For now, here's Student Gamer 22. I wonder how many student gamers there are right there. We're up
There's
to
22. There's 22.
Oh,
There's
just
21 other
22?
ones. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
I was,
Or it's student gamer and he is 22. You know, potato, tomato. You know, so 20.
we're all students. We're all
We
students.
are. We always are learning things day in, day out. I am all the time. You best believe. Man, so here's the thing we kind of touched on earlier. We're at 26 people. Everyone's playing super cautious. No one wants to be eliminated. They're like, listen, someone make a mistake somewhere away from me.
Yeah,
Just be gone.
Just please not me. That's all. That's,
Please
I just
stop me.
don't want. I want to learn from my mistakes like Student Gamer, but I don't want it to be me right now. As QT actually
Oh
states.
no, Caster!
Okay, 123 ping. Let's go. Ilan ping mo?
I like this new power that I've just found.
Ano ba yan? Nagpalitan tayo.
Not gonna stop with the pressure. He's gonna keep it up, trying to get through.
Ano?
Right in the box. Does he get through the ball? No. He's gotta be careful.
Laki ng delay. Ang lakas ng delay. Wait lang nga.
Next zone.
Yan, good. Unti na ang delay.
QT there. He's gonna actually clear this area.
Lang, try ko muna
He
mag-knife.
has the I don't think he got a mobility item from that, so
No, di ako wait lang.
Yeah. Check out the schedule there on the right, guys. Last we were swinging in NA West, they have Bounce.
Ba, hindi mo ka 90s na maasa. Wait lang nga, try ko lang.
Window to compete. And don't you worry, because we're not going to miss a moment.
Okay na, ready na ako.
Top.
Pero nag-i-strip pa nakita ko araw-araw binabago yung ano.
Belly's got no elimination. Hit is looking a little bit of control, but that's okay. If you can find an elimination on someone that's got a bunch of gear, you know, he'll make the upgrades he needs. 36 is across the board.
Okay.
Okay, Belly.
I hope that.
Wala, na-finish na ang lag.
About you, because clearly you do not.
You're a legend. You're an actual legend.
Beautiful shot there across the way. Now that first moving zone is going to get revealed. Not actually getting the greatest of positions in pressuring.
Season 2 nga.
Well, in that baller, that's where you see that.
ฉันอาศัยรถพนักงานในการเดินทางไปกลับบนเส้นทางกรุงเทพพะยองทุกสัปดาห์ ทั้งตัวเองและครอบครัวรู้สึกกลัวและกังวลกับการเดินทางบนเส้นทางนี้เพราะเนื่องจากว่ามีความเสี่ยงจากอุบัติเหตุทางรถยนต์สูงเป็นอันดับต้นๆของประเทศ เมื่อ10 ปีก่อนฉันเคยประสบอุบัติเหตุขณะที่ขับรถบนเส้นทางกรุงเทพระยองก็เลยเข้าใจว่าเส้นทางนี้มีความเสี่ยงมากขนาดไหน
สวัสดีครับความปลอดภัยของพนักงานเป็นเรื่องสำคัญมาก
Bro, I'm laggy as
พฤติกรรมของผู้ขับ
hell.
ขี่โดยเฉพาะอย่างยิ่งการหลับในและการขับ
Oh,
รถเร็ว
eliminated
เป็นสาเหตุหลักของอุบั
Vincent.
ติเหตุบนท้องถนนเราจึงหันกลับมาคิด
How far above their name.
There it is.
Busy nga ako.
It's going to move all the way over. It looks like elevation is pretty
Pagkatapos
similar.
na itong match na ito, magdidigil ako.
Okay for the rest of these guys. It's going to go slightly lower, but that's okay. Everybody can deal with this. Mobility not going to be the biggest key here. The biggest key is going to get yourself in the best position. And the high
Lag! Diyan mo ka 90!
That goes up on the top middle there.
Lag! Diyan mo ka 90!
He's like dead center of everything, so.
I said from bump is not a good position because go anywhere.
Yeah, he has the freedom. You see
And
all
I'm
the
still
ballers
getting
pulling
the high
down.
ground,
It says,
even though
"All right,
it's
ballers,
lag."
open the door, start your engines, and go. Belly here is going to try to lay down some shots. We saw the damage numbers come through, and now they got to start making rotations, baller.
No mobility for him, so he's in rough shape. I said it wasn't as important, but if you don't have any and you're on the edge of zone, you're not positioned to go anywhere else, it's a little rough. But what is going on here? This Rapscallion not paying attention to
They're panicking. He did get the limb, but that was almost free. He just missed that.
That slight hesitation there from Belly when Monty started taking shots at him is going to cost him the game. I think he's going to go down. Yeah, he goes down the zone, but here's sandboxing somebody. He's going to get the trap down, but no. Warzone not going to get any damage done on that. He did have full HP anyway, so that wouldn't matter. There's the slurp. And taking up RPG, that's critical.
I love this.
That's critical. He's going to be able to heal back up from the zone damage that he took with that slurp, but now he has that utility item to knock high ground down or even rain from above. Times ready today. Oh, that was stuck in the wall.
Quite spicy.
Na yan. Ang lag! Putik na yan! Unfair advantage eh!
I definitely see it. I feel it.
Pares na tayo mag-Brazil para pantay MS natin. Brazil at Brazil.
Calm it down, okay, Bala? Thanks, Bala.
For real. Para nga.
Going for the Bala puns again.
Para nga parehas yung ano natin.
There's 2 people, 3 people
That
now.
don't have Bala. Oh, yeah.
And they're all getting knocked out as they all realize what's going on. And Barlow's actually getting pushed for that, but Spicy, in return,
Ano, manana dito?
down his own here as he tried to go get some loot. Let's see if he can get out. Yes, he does.
Okay, it's fine. Listen, if he just pops one dude in the RPG, he's gonna get that 50 HP from Elin. Never mind. There it is. He doesn't even need the RPG to make it work.
Inay, sana kita i-pyramid para sarili ko yung na-pyramid
Okay,
ko.
this would be silly. This is a sneak play, okay? If he places down the turret and then fires at the ballers, then immediately eject because everyone says there's a turret.
Fix na yan!
But now Spicy on high
Lang
ground.
nga, balik ko sa'yo ng stress ko yun. Lag kasi eh. Wait lang.
You're the actual only person who can do anything to stop Spicy at this point, but also Baller's looking to see Funk. Maybe Funk keeps
Hindi na!
as he builds one piece at a time, but it's going to go over high ground now. You're
Lang.
still alone.
This is the craziest Mexican standoff I think I've ever
Unfair.
seen. The ball, like, you're gonna get out. Are you? No.
Ang lag.
Well, after you. Listen, alright, there goes what you have the RPG. Just reload it. It'll take you 3 seconds to come into
Might
it.
not have any ammo or something like that. That's why he's not using it, or he just forgot that he has it. That'd be unfortunate, but now he says, I'm sick of being alone. I want
Ano yan? Ayusin mo na.
So it's very important that he knocks his players out right now before they can use that grappler to get above and force each other to use that stuff like that Nava just used. He used the launch pad, and that's not going to work for him. Here's Spicy. He did He did have to spend so many materials, as you saw Funk while resetting that every time. Now Cyclone goes down finally after that standoff.
Yep. And now he's got more mats as well.
Putik na lag yan. Pero magurog pa kung wala ko lag talaga. Hydra na hydra na ako.
This is awkward. I really don't know what's going on right now. I haven't seen anything. I've watched plenty of games.
Nalagyan!
4 players remaining though, as Stuff Frog did go down the zone, and here comes Milky Main.
Paano mo nga pa na iba yung pangalan mo as
Oh, there's only one. Okay.
Pero huwag na nga free for all.
This is important. I don't think Spicy has any mobility. If he does not have enough mats to get down, which he just took out.
Hit marker, kainis naman sa laro ito.
He didn't redeploy. No.
Team nga ako naman yung ano.
Just now. I don't. Spicy.
Sabi nila matatanggal na daw yung Cebu sana eh.
Spicy, you jumped up 5 peppers. Alright, you're the spiciest spicy that I've ever seen. I don't know what happened. So, if I'm thinking about it, there's only
Ganyan pala, free for all pala ah.
in fact, let's just take a look at the replay because I need to see and understand. But either he dropped the glider redeploy and picked up something else. I'd imagine that was a really long fall. That was so long. He must not have had it. I wish I could see what his loot was when he was eliminated, because that was what happened.
I don't know, man.
Unless it's possible, maybe like all of that to bubble, he just like used all the charges. It only has 10, so maybe he had like 3 and then he just happened to use them and that's why he fell. Either way, listen, Spicy. That's an extra spicy meatball. Actually,
Putik na yan, nalaglag na naman ako.
Let's answer
I'm
this
not
question.
done.
Let's stop.
I'm putting on. Okay, alright. He's got the 10. Okay, so he gets blown down. Okay. So as you saw the floor was out, he just tried. His thought was, let me catch myself with the floor, and then in thinking, I would have done the same thing. I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna hit something. I'm gonna floor myself and stop eventually.
That was phenomenal. That was a crazy game.
Langanib na!
피션 진작에 나왔어야 되는데 이 친구 이상하지 않아요?
안녕하세요, 오빠. 오빠가 왜 뛰어내렸겠어요?
Ako party leader, tapos para tayo mag-auto.
Mag-auto?
Oo. Ako party leader.
Sige, mag-auto tayo. Auto server. Ayan, ako auto na sa akin.
Oh, you got those, Cook. Okay. I know.
It's a 1v1, fuck! Get fucked, kid! Holy shit, you're bad! What the fuck?
Lag!
Nag-green ako. Servers.
Me too, hindi lang ikaw.
Kaya ba't tayo nag-auto? Ba't di tayo nag-Asia?
Parang sante tayo.
Tawag mo kami ng SMJ.
Stretches ulit ako, wait lang.
Anong
Basta mamaya kwento ko sa'yo.
1445 din 8.
Ata.
Or 1440.
Tignan ko mamaya. Lord. Will I still retake the high ground? Dad, nakaka pa naman. Di ako maka-build yung maayos.
I'm lagging. I hate it. Nag-90 sa kagat.
Ow.
Pag-ano muna ako. Pag-open na ayos, dalawang round tapos 90.
Wow! My G, ang bilis nun. Panoodin mo sa replay mo ang bilis yung ginawa ko.
Oh, sino to?
Oh, what the fuck? 360.
Vlog.
Gago naman.
V-Lord! V-Lord! V-Lord!
Sorry.
Ito yan. Snipers only nga. Snipers only. Snipers only tayo, guys.
Snipers only. Lang.
Snipers only. V-Lord, dali ka dito. Digital player.
Snipe.
Oh. Ako nag-game ka. Dahil ako nag-game. Nag-game. Daya. Ano ba yan?
Pwede yun. Pwede mag-in.
ako target, ang daya ako naglalaro. Hindi na ako naglalaro, wala na ako. Facebook ako na ako.
Awa din eh. Matagal na.
Sorry po. Nilalapit. Uy, wala ba sa loob?
Ay, wala pa. Sorry. Respawn ka na, respawn.
Sit na yan. Season 1 player kasi.
Hindi na ako marunong. Bago reload, reset. Nag-reload. Reset, reload. Doon lang sa shotpad. Kawa na yun.
Ow.
Yes.
God. Tapos na yung celebration.
Ay, reset.
Yung tag na yung God. Yun, nilusog na dahil may yung God. Kinapatay dahil mga kapatid.
Wait lang. Huwag niyo mag-break. Dadaan ko lang may effort.
Ganyan.
Go.
Ay, gago na siya. Napasok ako. Reset.
Nice one, bro. Wait lang nga, may gagawin ako. May gagawin ako.
Oh, headshot. Headshot. What the fuck?
Oo,
Nagulat ako dito.
Ginulat mo ako. Ow.
Bilog yan, season 1.
Pasok na isa.
Nalabas, may ginagawa. Oy, narinig ko rin ako sa loob ko. Narinig ko rin ako doon.
Uy, hindi ako bumalan.
Ano yan?
Ano pa rin sa'yo?
Double!
Ako. Uy, sayang eh. Kung di ka nag-glitch, masak ulo mo. Siya, kapun. Sa 360. Pang, sayang yun.
Sige, sir. Tapos mag-deload lang ako dito sa baba.
Load! Tamaan ah. Oh, todo dito naman eh.
Uy, no-scope. No-scope na sana ako.
Sayang.
Naunahan ka.
Naunahan ako. Nagaw ng kill.
Oh, tatago na isa dun eh. Ay, gago, sobra. Ugawa mo dyan. Pagkipukot mo dyan. Pukot na ito, tignan mo. Uy, bagsak! Huli ka ba, boy?
Nabangalaga ako.
Go, baby! Go, baby!
Kausap mo.
Wow!
Ito lang, sino ba yun?
Partida, max sensitivity, tapos di pa ako sanay.
Ako nga rin, di rin ako sa sensitivity.
Ako, hindi na ako, pero ano, nasa akin.
Ay, may pitang mo.
Di lang ikaw.
Galing na ito mga kita.
Ha?
Gago, dito naman yung tayo nakapag-win.
Ay, putik na yung hulog na naman ako. Ito!
Yung 60 camera!
Camera, TFU,
Aray, gago. Oh.
Para mga PC, ang bilis ng sensitivity ko. Ay, putik na yan. Akala ko mag-reload ka pa. I-buy mo pala.
Ito, pero tayo, no? Grabe battle na lang. Oh. Oh. Uy. Ay, gago. Ano? Ay, gago.
Akala mo mag-revive? Ay, mag-reload?
Kala ko mag-reload, gagot di ako walis. Sunod-sunod ang puta.
Kalaban dito eh.
Ganda pala mag-max sensitivity. Ay, putik na yan yung daliri ko.
Wah! Wah! Ah! Double battle na lang tayo, double battle.
Double battle. Doon tayo sa blue,
Restart nyo muna, restart nyo.
Sige.
Hello? Hello?
Oh my gosh!
What?
Oh my gosh! Are you serious? Come on!
I have my microphone muted. What he doesn't know is I'm about to pretend to be his school principal. I'm using my friend's phone and I'm going to text him pretending to be the school principal. I have no idea if he's going to fall for this, but I have my first text ready saying, "Hey Christopher, this is your principal." I'm going to send it as soon as I unmute my microphone. He thinks we're doing a 1v1. Here we go. I'm gonna unmute. Use code Mr. Top 5 if I'm your favorite YouTuber. Shadical, are you ready for the ultimate Fortnite 1v1?
Yes, dude, you're going down.
Am I? Are you sure?
Yes, you are.
Okay, so Shadical, what we're gonna be doing right here. So Shadical, it is going to be the first person to 10 eliminations, and honestly,
Wait, hold on.
Let's just
Stop!
Wait,
No, seriously, stop.
What?
I just got a message from my principal.
Wait, what? No, you're joking.
Hello?
You gotta be
No,
joking.
I'm not. I just said hello. That's
Are
weird.
you serious?
Yeah, I did.
Let me tell you right here, I've pranked you a lot with like stupid phone numbers and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
I know. This
But
is wait, before I even ask, is this you? Is this
This is
you?
not me. This is not me.
It's not you? Alright.
Let's just
Okay,
take the 1v1.
okay.
Ignore him until we finish this 1v1, alright?
Okay, yeah, I will.
Okay, so dude.
You're going down. You're going down. You're literally going down.
We're already going.
You're going down. Ah!
Shadical, I was literally not
I
playing for
looked
half of that.
I looked at my phone. The guy messaged me hello, dude. How I can't ignore this. Like the guy, it's my principal for
Are
my
you
college.
sure it's your principal?
Yes,
It's
it's
actually
my
your
principal
principal.
for my college. Hi, sir.
I can't tell if you're serious. Are you pranking me?
No,
or something?
I'm not. I can literally show you a screenshot right now.
Did you do something?
I don't.
Ba? Yung electric fan ko siguro yun. Papalitan ko. Wait lang. Oh, yan. Nawala na ba? Wala na ba?
Wala na. Good.
Duwas tayo.
Ha? Duos? Anong kasing duos? Wala yung duos dito.
Duwas lang. Ano? Normal.
Kapatid tayo.
Ha?
Pop, up, cup, up. Nap.
Sige, wait lang. Wait lang ano.
Hilignan ko yung Gmail ko. Kinunta ko si Epic Games para i-unlink yung account sa account na maling Gmail kasi nilagay. Kaya in-email ko si Epic.
Naban ako nung nireport mo ako. Naban ako.
Oh my god, bakit to? Epic ko sa thank you email. This email address is not fudge you. Monitored. Okay, di wow. Paki ko. Sabi ang link po, like how I disconnect. You're shut up, kid. Ikaw
Ano ba yan?
yan link ko sa email address na mali niligay putik, tas biglang nag-link yung PS4 account ko dito. What the hell? Ako di-disconnect lang, inspect element ko to. putik.
Sa keyboard and mouse ka ba?
Ha?
Ay, PC.
Hindi, nag-control ako sa PC. That's
Ah.
Pati,
Ano?
controller sa PC.
Hindi. Sa PS4 ako. Tagal naman. 145 oh. Elapsed time. Elapsed pala.
Ano sabi ng ETA? What L? That doesn't make...
ETA.
Ano yun?
ETA, capital lahat eh. Ba't ETA?
Ang sabihin nun?
Ewan ko.
241. Estimate time? Hindi naman.
Wala namang E yung ano tayo.
PS4. Please. I did this blah 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 blah.
Huwag na ka mag-percussion. Dun dun. Dun 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 dun.
Asa nun? Cookies. I'm gonna cook you is. Oh, damn.
Halos ano lahat ng mga
Lito putik.
lahat ng mga 800 V-Bucks na skin na lagi may nipad.
No, what? Ano? May nipad. What is nipad?
Tignan mo. Tignan mo yung niya, nis. Palagi lahat ng 800 V-Bucks ba yan? Ano ba yung skin mo?
Fake OG ako.
Yan.
Assault Trooper.
Ito kasi dapat OG dapat to eh. Tapos nilabas ulit sa item shop. Yan tuloy. Wala na akong OG na skin.
Nag-iisip ako ng clan name. Itong clan name namin eh.
Clan name saan? Sa clan? Ano ba pag sabihin ng PFP? O kaya O kaya 4 OP. 4 overpowered. Pwede rin, diba? 4 overpowered.
Pwede.
4 OP.
4 OP. Pwede rin.
Joke lang, gugawin yun.
Bakit?
Di yun. Pangalan ng clan yun ng ko. Ng kaibigan ko.
Naghanap ako ng clan name. Kanina ako dito naghahanap. Ano mong clan name? Philippines. Leader's name. Ang leader's name.
Hindi. PHP. PHP.
Ako yung leader's name. Heaven.
PH.
Then, yung full name. Yan. Your true clan name is BR. Brave Race. It's API. I don't know what is API.
Diba to? Tagal naman ito.
List name. Try natin. Andres. Arian Andres.
Andres. Ano ba pangalan mo? Present ka pala. Sorry.
ST Spicy Tacos. Tacos talaga. Leader's name yung totoong pangalan ko. Lagay ko. Clan name is Brave Race. Brave. Pwede namang brave lang, diba? Brave head.
Yung ano.
Or race head. Ganda yun ah.
Diba dapat apat lang? Apat lang na letters.
Pwede naman. Race 7. Takal nito ah. At the hell, man. Ano ready ka?
Ano?
Ready ka?
Face. Ano ba yung face? Ano ba yung face? Gawin mong face.
Raise. Parang face.
Face. Face. Kaya, praise. Iba inisip mo.
Face.
Di, face. Face kasi face.
Ano yun? Ano susulat ko? F clan. Anong sabihin nun? Face.
Face yung mukha.
Raise na lang.
Ayun na. Yun ang pangalan ng clan niya.
Raise.
Face.
Pwede naman i-clan. R. Raise na lang. Raise clan. Raise.
Ay, 5 letters na yun eh.
Raise.
Fraz. Tanggalan mo na lang E.
Apat yun.
Raise.
Apat lang yun. Tignan mo. R-A-Y-Z.
Phrase. Oh.
Ano naging 5 yun?
Nga, pwede na naman apat ah. Ball ba?
Raise naman yun ah. Lang yun. Raise. R-A-Y-Z.
Ano na lang, we undefeated.
Apat lang words na yun ah. R-A-Y-Z.
Oh, ano ba meron sa PFP? Ano ba yung pagsabihin ng PFP? Uy, Dusty. Dusty tayo. Oh. Sige.
Saan tayo gumana ng turon? Pag nag-start ko sa PS4 siya, 3 bars na siya, madali lang malooban. Pero pag sa computer mo ginard sa ano to eh?
Di mo nalalobat yun pag pinibit mo lang.
Na days,
Okay.
days ko itong ginamit eh. Third computer, tinanggal ko.
Hunting rifle lang baril ko.
Ako walang baril. Buti kang may baril eh.
Ba't di ka dito? Yung palagi ako dito naglalande. Di kasi ito yung paborito spot ko eh.
May purple pump take me. Thank God.
Wala akong narinig eh. Di ba na dumiretso din?
Nakakapag-visualize sound. Kaya visualize paano visualize, diba?
Oo, siyempre.
Bakit visualize siya? Dapat yung off mo yun para marinig mo lang yung life man. Sasatan mo.
Pag ano kasi sa akin, pag... bakit ako naka-visualize, di ba? Bakit nalulocate ko naman?
Do that, bro.
Alay ko ba? Tignan ko lang. Di ba din sa colorblind?
Hindi ko kaya yun. Walang visualize sound effects. Hindi ko kaya.
Colorblind ba yun? Ay, naka-off pala. Mali.
Mo lang visualize sound mo para marinig.
Oo nga, naka-off naman talaga eh. Biro na lang pag may nakita ko minis. Minis. Minis.
Alam mo president namin, tsaka vice president namin. Di ba ang teacher namin, di ba sila, di ba ba sila ng teacher namin? Anong gagawin nyo? Saan kayo pupunta sa... Tapos sabi ng vice president, sabi niya, we, may.
Sa school ba?
English na ihi ka.
School ba?
English na ihi ka. Sabi, we. Babae pa na.
Baba.
Kaya hindi ko na po vice president. Kasi I don't know, pang nag-stop patas, tapos grade 6 pa lang. Graduate pa lang ng kasama ko. Kasi sabihin ako sa'yo.
Ano?
Vice president namin. Kaya yun lang.
Hindi... lang eh. Ano ba yan? Grabe na. Ay nga, pala wala akong shield. Sorry. Dapat iinumin ko yun eh. Uminom kasi ako shirt.
Grabe ko na yan. Sarami kang shield. 75.
Di kala ko may shield ka na kasi.
Oy, Dinis.
Minis? Oh my god. Ba't ko pa ininom?
Sayang lang.
Luminis pa dito yun. Anin na, agad. Anong, tatangkulan ba yun? Parang nakikipaglaban talaga.
Hindi pa kami inumin eh. Never not. Hindi pa ako naguguraw ng
Di, pwede ano?
tulad na X-League lang, gawa lang nila yun. No? Hindi sila nakikisa sa competitive.
Creative. Ba't di mo na kayo parang gawa-gawa laban? Ganda naman yung clan namin eh. Corny. Oh, SKL. Oh, SKL.
Ano sabihin nun?
Yung pangalan. Share ko lang.
Share ko lang?
Oh.
What for shit?
Bago mo nun.
Ikaw gumawa?
Oh, hindi.
Sumali.
Ha? Oo, kasi kaya nga clan namin eh.
Alay mag-alay tayo, alay clan.
Ali? Ali?
Ali.
Ano?
Alay, tayo, magsama tayo, alay forces. Ali forces, or what?
Ali forces. Ano?
Parang magiging tayo. Clan na
Wah.
Parang gusto sa liga only.
Yan. Diyan, diyan.
Undead raid. Kaya yun. Undead. Raid.
May flintak doon ah. Flintak. Yan.
Matin mo nga.
Wala akong ano, pabutin.
Snipe.
Wala, malayo, malayo.
Anong mas mga...
Doon yun oh.
Wait lang, mas mga...
Dito.
Hunting man or...
Doon yung snipe.
Wait lang.
Ah?
Mas maganda.
Ano?
Ito or ito?
Pag pangit aim mo, yan. Pag gaganda aim mo, yan. Pinapalit mo na. Magkaka-medkit din naman dun eh. Ay, bilog. Nakalimutan.
Uy, sayang. Stand still ka lang, please. Please, just for one moment.
Ay, may tao dito? Ay, kala ko, ano nga pala? Ano tawag dito? Yung scare ko. Ano ko tao?
Tao dito pa. Ito.
Scare ko pala, nagulat ako. Grabe na sila.
O yun o. Nakita ko sa lugar. Ayun o yun. 4-9.
So, push.
Push.
Back mo. Back mo.
Push. Ano gamitin natin? Launchpad mamaya. Dalawa launchpad ko.
Kaya, pag wala tayo sa zone.
Pwede ko nga fleet. Lakas ako. Tapos ano. Babaralin ko sa tara.
Ito para ano, para walang... Baka ano yan pag streak shots eh. Patay! Grabe! Lakas naman ng SMG niya. Patay na ako. Kita mo yun? Di na pa ako sinugod kanina. Minis ako sa'yo. Buhatin mo na lang to. Ito pa. Ayan o.
Papalit ko na lang fleet lock set. Hindi ako makakuha.
Pag ano, pag na-shoot down ka, baril ka sa baba. I-campfire ako, gamitin mo na ba?
Wag na. So, launchpad tayo. Wag.
Tara.
Tara.
Ay, wag na. Bayan. Pag ano, baka nandito eh, bilog. Paano yan pag nandyan yung bilog?
Saan? Saan?
Dito.
Anong tap tayo
Posible
dito?
ba yun?
Ano yun?
Ano,
Uy, may
isipot
push na.
down.
Uy. Sarap
Ano
ng
yun?
bahay.
Overpowered yung
Nakita
push
ko
eh.
push. Ay, sa push.
Ay no. Ah.
Push.
La! Nag-reload!
Uy,
Ano ba yan? Nag-choke ako. Nag-reload ang sniper ko.
men.
Bahala.
Galing nga mong snipe.
Ay. Tayo na siya. Ay! May tao pa dito sa akin.
Kaya nga, pinapalit.
Nanak ko naman yung isa. Nire-rest niya. Baka may truck siya. Dito! Ay, di pa nag-reload ako.
Pasok sa loob. Ah.
Lo!
Kill nyo. Wait.
No! Lo! Nag-build ako ng platform dun ah.
Yung Hello, saan ka na? Where are you? Here I am. No. Hello. Saan ka na? Saan ka na? Hello.
Ano? Oh,
Where are you? Here I am. How do you do?
oh.
Oh. I-A-U.
OG ba yan? Skin?
Hindi. OG.
Ngayon ko lang nakita yun eh. La.
May battle pass kasi di ko pa alam. China? What do you mean China? China dito.
China ba yan? Skin mo?
Hindi. Japs. Japanese is Chinese. Metal?
Ay, nasa bus na ba? Wait lang. Dito? Wala.
Meron eh, may nagland dyan. Nakita kong tao.
Wala ko na rin eh.
Kaya. Dito para kuha tayo.
Wait lang. Ano yan? Sabay tayo dapat. Nagdi-deliver yung mic mo.
Ha?
Nagdi-deliver yung mic mo. Nag-share pa ako sa'yo. Oh.
Give me that.
Di pa punta, nagbabalong, may narinig ako. Doon, sa Northeast 16. Oo nga. Kala ko default. Gagaling na nga ng default ngayon eh.
Mga fake default.
Kaya nga eh. Parang nga ano. Parang wala nang default. Napatay ka na ba?
Dalawa? Pinatay mo? Oh, galing. Lakas ko talaga. Ayan. Asan yung pump?
Wait lang ah.
Saan yun? May pump yung isa dito. Saan yun? What? Ayun, pump. Ah.
Yaman. Ano. Tara, gawa ako challenges, bird treasure. Layo. Paano sa bilog? Ano? Ay, yung nga pala, yung ano. Gawin ko pa ba yung
Hindi
challenges?
ba yung white para sa'yo? Delayed ba?
Bird treasure.
Delayed ba? Delayed. Ito. Uy, dito.
Ano? Blue AK?
1, go!
Ito lang. Ano ko, gusto mo ba ng share? Tara, anayin natin itong bird treasure. Layo yata eh. Ano sa bilog? Gawin ko ito ba? Parang sa ano? Dito yata, banda dito.
Okay, try natin. Isa akong lunch pa.
Baka. Malayo eh. Banda dito. Ano pa ba? Ay, may tao doon.
Saan? Ayun o, kita ko.
Huwag na nga tayo mag-scare.
Hihap natin siya.
Sana may launchpad siya. Ay, bakit ganun? Ayaw mag-build. Ayaw nga, para may ano.
Magaling nga yun.
Ha? Bakit ko siya? Nice. Tatouch na sana ako. So start tayo.
Like ulit.
Bakit? Babay ka na?
Hindi,
Ay, siya na?
maliligo ako eh.
Mats mo ba? Mats. Okay.
Kita na may
Thank
trap
you.
pa ba ito?
Meron. Hindi ko nga siya na-trap eh.
Well, pa ako. Papamatay ako sa pinaka-edge. Revive ako mo revive.
Oh, syempre.
Tapos mag-build ka ulit. Build ka ng pataas. Hindi ka dito.
Bakit?
Ayaw mo yung loot ko. Loot.
Ay, hindi na.
Maliligo mo na garo. Tayin kita sa lobby.
Sige. Huwag ka man mag-return to lobby nun. Sayang XP. Sayang XP. Mali, mananalo ako. Hello? 4. Wala siyang gana. Mama, tutumihan yung ano lang. Tutumihan ko. Didilaan niya lang. Ganit bros tree. Ako tinanggal. Ma. Ma. Bakit mo tinanggal? Mama. Ano yun? Ha? Baho. Ay, ang baho. Ba't doon ako kumain mamaya? Ha? May floor wax. May floor wax. Floor wax yun eh. Ma.
that if this video gets 20,000 likes, there will be a gold custom soccer crosshair thing. Yep. And that video will be out when this video hits 20,000 likes. But because I am L Soccer Skin, I am going to be using L Stretch Res. Hello.
Hello?
What's up? Bah. I headshotted him. Got him. Guys here.
A lot of you have been asking me how I created my custom reticle for Fortnite, so today I'm going to show you how you can make your don't have a PC, I'm sorry, feel free to click away. Next important thing to note is that in order for this to work, you will have to then click on the black box. Like me, then feel free to download that image and skip to the timestamp on screen now. If you're interested in learning how to create your own personal reticle, then click on the black box link. It will take you to this image. It looks like just a black image, but I promise you it's more important than that. From here you want to open that tab to the address bar, muscle memory, pixlr.com. Alright, there we go. So this website is like a really basic and most importantly free version. Requires Flash Player, so go ahead and allow that. And from here you have three options. You want to select open image from UI 40 monitor. You are creating the any screen where all the tools are located. Select the second tool from the top left. This tool is called the marquee tool. Once you click on it, additional tools will appear above the toolbar. You want to select the option that is called the elliptical marquee box. To move the circle, playing the circle over and over, and you won't actually be able to move it. From here, make sure that you fit the circle perfectly inside of the box. Unfortunately, this program doesn't allow centering like Photoshop does, which is why I had to use this image to begin with. I created the box in Photoshop and perfectly aligned it to the center. I'm going to go with image and sit on the second layer of 10, which is the maximum, and have the size somewhere around 16. You can then also change the color. It's naturally set to blue, which is okay, but I personally would prefer black. Once you're done with that, go ahead and click OK. At this point, we have created our reticle entirely, so all we have to do now is get rid of that center black box. So go back up to the layers on the top right of your screen and uncheck layer number 1. The box will then disappear and you'll be left with just the reticle on a transparent background. From here, all we have to do is save. Go up to the file and select save. Make sure your image is saving as a PNG, which it should automatically be, and then hit OK and save it wherever you would like on your computer. Alright, at this point we have created our reticle. Those of you who have used my pre-made image called Green Reticle in the description, make sure you have opened that up and downloaded it to your computer, and then from here we need to download the actual program. You can either go to the link that I have in the description of customdesktoplogo.exe. It will then ask you this, go ahead and extract screen. Hard and annoying to find since the stupid Coca-Cola logo is in the way, but just hover over them until you find it. Once you found it, quickly double tap on it and it will open up this screen. Alright, at this point we're on the home stretch. Hopefully I haven't lost our custom desktop logo folders. It should be located where your downloads are. If you can't find it, simply search for it in the search bar, folder. Finally, we go back over to our program and click Change Image Folder. It will automatically open the path directly to where we need to be, so all you have to do is scroll down and locate your reticle folder that you just dropped into the images folder. Once you find it, go ahead and single click on it and then click OK. At this point, your Coca-Cola logo should have disappeared. Now what we need to do in order to center our reticle is go up here to location and click on it. For Z level, keep it on topmost. That is important to make sure your reticle will always appear in Fortnite. For display location, you want to change it to center. Then at the very bottom for location offset, make sure both X and Y are at 0. We already perfectly centered our image, so we don't want the program changing anything. At this point, your reticle should be directly in the center of your screen. From here, all we have to do is adjust the size. So go up here to size, go in-game info. Same goes for if you're on a 1440. The cool thing about this program is see through your reticle. If you don't want to be able to see through your reticle whatsoever, then change it all the way up to 255. But if you do want to see it a little bit, then go ahead and adjust it as you see fit. If the one person still watching this has not subscribed to this channel and you like Fortnite content, feel free to do so, as that is what I do on this channel, and I will catch you in my next video.
Hey, what's up guys? Your second favorite PE teacher, Denver, and this is why Tfue wins so many games. Maybe you watch some pros like Ninja, Myth, or Tfue and you see them win all the time, but you won't believe what Tfue does in these battles. You'll see why he is one of the best players in all of Fortnite right now. So win more build fights, win those gun battles, and just get more wins overall by watching this video. Let me know you guys enjoyed it by clicking like and subscribe and clicking that little bell right now, because this is the start of a whole series. We're going to break down what the pros do so we can get better at Fortnite. Tell me down in the comments which pro you want to see next, and let's
and IMG Flexin, and their links are all to know when I go live or just to chill. Once upon a time, but it can still do some serious damage if you perfect this method. So what you want to do is shoot the first shot, swap. You can hear the cooldown, the pump animation going off after you shoot the second shot. Shootable. Just to show you that it can still be done. Y'all are probably gonna be like, yeah, I'm right. No, I really did.
Oh.
get started. This first clip shows Tfue in a top 10 situation and what he does to win after losing the high ground. It's happened to me many times and maybe even happened to you. Let's be honest, it's happened to all of us. So let's check out how Tfue overcomes this and still wins a 2v1 battle. First, check his loadout, looking deadly with the Scar, a super strong double barrel shotgun, and a rocket launcher, which for some reason a lot of pros aren't picking up anymore, but Tfue shows why it's a weapon you should never pass up. He just got done with a crazy edit kill. He's looting up when all of a sudden he gets ambushed from right above. What does Tfue do here? Would you turtle the best you can using up all your mats and wasting time while that circle is closing in? Or do you edit out and try to outbuild your opponent to retake the high ground? Tfue knows that if he sits and turtles when the circle is this small, another enemy is going to show up soon. So he edits out. Before his enemy can react, he is tunnel ramping out the side. Tfue stops for a second, he reloads, he assesses the situation, and then quickly, here comes the enemy, but what does he do? One rocket solves that problem. Again, he made a decision a long time ago in that game to pack the rocket launcher with him instead of any other weapon, any other utility item. Here's why he did it. It's not over though. What do you know? Someone else joins the fight, and you should always expect this. Now, most people would have just hung out on top of this big building here and waited for the play to come to them, but Tfue doesn't like to sit and wait. He's running out of time. He actually drops down and looks for the first enemy, but he gets built up on, and he gets built up on fast. You can tell this player's pretty good because he's covering up with floor pieces as he climbs up the ramp toward Tfue. Another huge build battle, and he actually gets beat. And not only beat, but he gets stuck inside of a build. But watch how fast he makes the decision to drop down and break the bottom out. A move a lot of people still forget about when they lose high ground. Tfue uses a rocket launcher to make quick work. He punishes the player for building too high. Notice that when the player is falling, Tfue's already building up just in case his enemy survives. Always do this and don't assume your enemy is dead until it actually happens. Now, I think some of you guys might be like, but how do you win this without a rocket launcher? All the rocket launcher did in this case was make Tfue's decision making easier and faster. The guy built up too high and he got knocked down because of it. The decision to drop down instead of wasting mats and battling for who knows how long though was a quick one and one we need to keep in mind. But all right, you want to see Tfue do it without the rocket launcher? Then watch this. This clip is insane and almost makes me scared to ever run into Tfue in solos. First, look at this loadout again. Even the worst players could do work with rocket launchers, C4, and a grappling gun. Rest in peace, drum gun, by the way. Get some Fs in the chat. But you throw in a double barrel and anybody who he even gets close to is going to get destroyed almost instantly, like this first guy. He didn't build, he kind of stood still though, so we can't be too excited about that kill, but now watch what Tfue does with this next guy. If you didn't catch it, one of those C4s already hit this guy on the way in, so he took some shield damage, but still had time to mini up possibly, so Tfue can expect probably near 150 total health on this guy. He goes to reload his rocket launcher, which could end this fight quick, but he cancels it, and then he loses high ground, and then he cancels the rocket launcher reload again. So you know what? Unlike the first clip, we aren't going to need that rocket launcher to win this. We'll just do a nasty side jump that is so quick we just have to slow it down and watch in wonder as he retakes high ground. Now, when someone styles on you that hard with building, sometimes you panic, wall yourself into a little hole so you can pray for mercy, which is exactly what this guy does. He's in a 1x1 under a ramp, but hey, he put up a good fight. It's just time for him to go back into the menu. A few pickaxe swings and a double barrel shotty, and this one is over. Tfue didn't need the drum gun. He didn't need the rocket launcher. That grappler, it did help, sure, but just some quick building and that insane side jump, and the fight was pretty much over. Get into playground mode and practice this side jump right after this video and wait until you see this next clip for what else to practice. Just before we get in the next clip, guys, I wanted to thank ProGuides.com for helping me edit this video. We wanted to make it since a lot of you guys ask on Twitter, mainly in streams, even in the comments all the time, how can I get better at Fortnite? I love helping you guys when I can, as you probably know from my videos, but since I don't have a lot of time because I'm a real teacher too, I just tell people to check out ProGuides.com so you can learn to build, shoot, just how to win more games from the best pro players in Fortnite. Plus, they even do one-on-one coaching. So after you watch this, go ahead, click that link in the description, and go check them out. In this one, Tfue lands in Tilted Towers, which you guys know is insane, but somehow he ends up with a scar, a blue pump, he gets shield, and just enough materials to fight it out with someone. He spots an enemy, He takes some chip shots, which unfortunately none of them land, but remember to always try to start any fight out with a few AR shots if you can, because even if you hit someone once or twice, that might be their entire shield. So Tfue sees this guy push and immediately builds up to keep that advantage. He throws down a shotgun blast from above, but he misses it. He drops down. Now, this is not usually something you want to do unless you're sure you can still retain the advantage. The enemy turtles in a box, and with 2 pickaxe swings and a floor, Tfue now has total control of this fight. A quick edit and a shotgun blast, and this fight is over. But hey, he's human, like me, like you. He actually whiffs the shot, which is super rare. Anyways, the guy jumps out. Now Tfue is actually in big trouble, but a quick wall protects him, and instead of just building straight up, you can see he takes a sideways jump to get on level ground with the enemy. Sideways jumps are getting super popular in the pro scene, and enemies rarely expect you to all of a sudden be to the side of them. This guy does react though. He places some super fast walls behind him to protect himself. I normally here would have just tried to ramp out elsewhere, but again, with those wood walls being only 80 health, Tfue's Scar shreds them, and he ends up face to face with the enemy. 1 shotgun shot, we win the fight. But hold up, why did Tfue put himself in a position for a close shotgun battle and risk dying? Because at the very beginning of the fight, Tfue sees...
Looking through EDF, I can clearly see what I'm shooting. It's easy to see even under the bright sunlight. Even in the dark, the autofocus of EOS R works quite smoothly. It does track well in this dark situation.
Cannon, delighting you always.
See some minis drop out of the chest.
You guys got minis, bro. You better get over here.
That is why he pushed on this guy so quickly. He didn't want to give him time to shield. So Tfue assumed correctly that the guy didn't have any shield, but he knew he did. So already, that's a huge advantage in the fight. So if he got into a close range one-on-one shotgun battle, he could take a lot more damage than the enemy, but 1 shot later, Tfue wins this small victory. Now, literally 1 minute after this fight, Tfue is still in tilted, and he runs into another enemy. He's back at 150 total health and shield, and he has this guy stuck inside the building, which is always hard to fight from since you can't build as much to survive. After hitting a massive 7 damage pump headshot,
got 7 damage,
Tfue follows the guy into the building. Now, this is usually not recommended to give up high ground advantage, but he's Tfue and he does what he wants. He breaks a couple walls down. All of a sudden, he hears the whir of a minigun. In close range and with few walls and space to build, usually this means you'll die to the minigun. But remember this, for all you guys who are not happy with the SMG spray meta breaking down your walls, when somebody is spraying, you know exactly where the bullets are coming from. Look at all the gunfire from this minigun. Tfue knows exactly where this guy is, and watch how fast he deals with this. Look at this jump through a wall that he knows is going to fall down, and all of a sudden, this guy has a shotgun to the side of him. Tfue only gets 34 damage on this shot, but this guy is scared. He starts jumping and panicking, and that's it. He's gone. Now remember this, next time someone is spraying you down, you know where they are, but they might not know where you are. Next up on why Tfue is actually insane, here is how to survive after getting your face crushed in by a double barrel shotgun. He glides in on this guy. The guy doesn't build until the last second. Normally you want to build and get high ground as soon as you see or hear a glider, but anyway, here is Tfue getting absolutely destroyed by a double barrel. 1 shot, he goes from 197 health and shield down to 24. And if this was me, I'm already dead. But it's not me. It's one of the best pro players in the entire world. You're wondering how the heck he gets out of this, and I would like to say the answer is magic, maybe luck, but it's neither. It's just Tfue doing Tfue things, but honestly, this guy should have never let Tfue shield back up to 100 shield. This was a mistake by the player, but he really isn't bad, which we'll see here in a second. Maybe he just wanted to get shielded up too or something, I don't know. Anyway, of course, here comes the circle, so he has to be dead, right? He ramps up a bit, he heads to the nearest hillside, an awesome decision knowing that he was going to get possibly shot out and could not take any fall damage. He ramps up, but here comes the enemy who drops 2 crazy good cones, then blasts a 50 damage shotgun shot, but high ground is high ground. And this guy makes one more big mistake to lose this entire fight. He's going to number himself up on the way out from low ground, which you will never see a pro player do. If someone is above you, do not leave unless you can cover yourself up with a ramp, a floor, or a roof piece. Now, I'll be honest here, if you will, would you have known the enemy would come out at this exact point where you could finish the fight that easily? Tfue tracks enemies in fights better than I have seen almost anybody do, and that is one of the reasons he wins so many games. If you know where your opponent is at all times, you will win more fights. So thank you guys for hitting like and subscribe and clicking that little notification bell, and don't forget to tell me in the comments what pro you want to see next. I'm so sorry I can't get as many videos and streams out to you guys. I'm just so busy teaching my new little family, and I honestly miss you guys a lot, and I'll try to work harder. So please, please, please let me know if you like this video, and I hope to work with ProGuides.com more and turn this into a whole series. Anyway, thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Hey, what's up guys, your second favorite PE teacher, Denver, and this is how Ninja wins so many games. Ninja has 5,000. Crazy enough, he does this with a way better win rate and KD ratio than pros like Tfue and Jailmock, and he has around double the total wins that Nick Mercs and Daquan have. Now, I'm not saying those guys are bad because we all know how good these pros are. I'm just saying, even though he gets a lot of hate, Ninja is seriously good in this game, and here is why. Click like and subscribe right now and hit that bell for more awesome Fortnite videos, and leave me a comment telling me either who you want to see next or if you entered the secret giveaway hidden in this video. And make sure you watch all these upcoming videos to see if you won, because winners are getting announced in the description of each video. All right, let's get started. You guys have seen his streams or videos, and you already know Ninja makes play after play. He has what we like to call the X factor. He plays fast, he won't give you a break. He'll attack on low ground or high ground, it doesn't matter. A lot of you guys might actually dislike Ninja. Maybe you saw people hating on him since he made it really big. And I'll tell you, his playmaking abilities, his quick decision making puts him up there with some of the best players in the game. And like we said, the stats prove it. And he does this without screaming with pros 15 This first clip shows how Ninja is 3 kills almost back-to-back, crazy aggressive, but it's all planned. He just honestly seems to thrive in chaos, whereas some people like me might panic. Ninja starts off and hits a big snipe, so what does he do? He pushes immediately so his opponent doesn't have a lot of time to shield and regroup. Watch what he uses to push in almost every fight in this video. By the way, start using this, start practicing this in Playground if you don't already. 1 flat, 1 wall, and 1 ramp to push on someone, and the only thing you need to be scared of is some explosives, because you will be able to shoot just about anybody who's trying to shoot you out, as long as you don't build too high with it. The enemy boxes himself in a 1x1, and Ninja just dives in. Ninja edits through, he uses his SMG to check and see if the enemy is still there and see if the enemy's placing new walls, but nope, he got away, and now Ninja is stuck in a low ground position. Taking shots from the third party even, he knows he has to kill this guy fast, so he just runs out and he tests his own aim against this guy. Notice he chooses not to build and goes straight up gun battle with this guy with this heavy shotgun and P90, a super deadly duo, but he has low ground, so that means he loses his fight, right? No. Remember that high ground isn't an automatic win. Being in the high ground position just gives you a much better opportunity to create an advantage. This guy had his entire body exposed to Ninja's gunfire and then completely blew it by jumping off the ledge instead of just dropping a quick ramp and wall to protect himself. One heavy shotty later, and Ninja wins this fight. He gets to a sniping battle. He knows everything right. He's moving quickly up and down his ramp, shooting fast, and especially pulling away as soon as his gun goes off. Quit stopping to watch where your bullet goes. It is most likely what is getting you killed in many of your sniping battles. A guy in the comments last video told me I shouldn't call the pros out on their mistakes because I'm not better than them. That's true, I'm not better than them. But here is why we show mistakes, so that we can see how the pros handle them and how they recover. One of the best things that we can ever do to learn. So Ninja loses high ground here. He tries to trap above him, which is a good strat, but this one doesn't hit. Guess what? Another third party. He drops down his shield up, but also to assess whether he can drop the base down by shooting it down below. This makes his enemy panic and start building down, so Ninja shoots him down easily. Watch how ready Ninja is to shoot this guy, knowing he is going to fall down, but this guy is definitely a fake default and is seriously fast at building. He even roofs Ninja in, but Ninja pulls off a great strategy we have talked about before in these pro guide videos, and that is a side jump. Normally you want to use a flat piece or stairs when side jumping to catch yourself, but Ninja just shoots from the ground and wins the fight. The chaos isn't over just yet though when DJ Yonder wanders in to finish off what he thought was an easy kill. Ninja possibly by mistake drops one trap on the wall instead of two on both sides, but either way, it forced the guy to take the one path out, so a quick ramp edit and shotgun sends the llama into a panic, and he runs right back into the trap.
We ran right back into it.
Finally, we can take a breath after all that intense fighting. One chug jug and a couple enemies left. Ninja pulls off the win in this one with 14 kills. Next up, we have Ninja forced to the ground after taking an AR shot from an enemy while gliding. He hits his slurp before the fight even starts. You'll see how this helps him a little bit, and then starts pushing on this guy. And again, look at the ramp style he's pushing with. I told you we would see that a lot in this video. He beats this guy to high ground, and then don't miss this. He actually places his own roof piece so that the guy under him couldn't. Brilliant play and a fast edit through his roof piece means he doesn't slow down at all. This enemy does what most people do, beat them in high ground, and that's going back down the base a little bit and trying to hold up in a 1-by-1. Ninja hears him below and then uses his SMG to test if, number one, this guy is actually in there still, and two, to test building skill and see how quickly he builds to replace the pieces shot out. The guy stops building and instead tries to shotgun Ninja from below, but not a lot of Ninja is showing, so he doesn't take much damage. Ninja lays on him with the SMG and drops him out. Here it is again, a 1-by-1 on this guy pickaxing and replacing walls he breaks with his own. This guy is stuck inside and Ninja is just popping shotgun shots. Also notice this, Ninja didn't just jump into the 1-by-1 to fight because this guy owned most of the walls still and could have easily placed some traps, but easy win. Used it correctly, never gave this guy a break to recover. Before we check out the next clip, you found the super secret 2000 V-Buck giveaway, so listen to this real quick on how to enter, and of course, this is put on by the great ProGuides.com who helped me make this video and helps tons of players get better at Fortnite every day. I get asked so many times in streams, YouTube comments, how to get better at anything to do with Fortnite, and I love reading your guys' comments, but of course, I don't have time always to answer and get back to you guys, so I tell people, go check out ProGuides.com to learn almost anything about Fortnite, and in this case, how to enter the giveaway. So go subscribe to ProGuides.com YouTube channel in the description of this video, and of course, remember to like and subscribe to me. Leave a comment letting me know you entered the 2000 V-Buck giveaway. All right, let's get into the next clip. Now, I love this next clip because it shows how powerful ARs can be in winning fights before you even do damage to your enemy. This guy makes some good choices of when to fire his AR and even shows us how long it takes to knock someone down from the triple reinforced ramp style we keep seeing. Notice how this guy goes up one more level when Ninja drops, and it's a good idea, but he forgets to reinforce his last ramp and Ninja takes the easy high ground from it. This guy was too late in reinforcing his ramp again and gets dropped all the way to the ground. Now Ninja is the one who gets knocked down in a really good SMG battle, and even though this enemy was taking shots and taking damage, it was definitely worth it for him to knock down Ninja for that fall damage. He doesn't get high ground fast enough though, and Ninja builds over him and then takes a risky but effective side jump again for the shotgun blast. I'm just saying Ninja was probably really happy when the shotgun finished the guy off with this one hit. Otherwise, it would have been a fight from the low ground when he himself is already low on health. He did know that the enemy must have been low though, since he was hitting white numbers from that SMG fight. Either way, nobody expects those side jumps, and even though you should always get a floor or ramp ready in case the strategy doesn't work, it usually is a good way to chunk your enemy and get them panicking. I love throwing a Tilted Towers clip into these pro guide videos because it's always good to see different strats pros use when fighting here. In this clip, Ninja actually glides in as a third party on a fight going down next to Trump Tower, and he even misses his landing on apartments, which would have made this fight a lot easier. Weird bug here, but Ninja actually takes a shot from the shotgun and it doesn't do any damage to him. Either way, it doesn't affect him because he doesn't take like any damage for the rest of the fight. This first guy who shot him with the shotgun gets caught in the low ground and pickaxes a roof piece to get out, but obviously that's a lot of noise and lets Ninja know right where he was. So one shotgun took care of him pretty quickly. Usually in that case, you either want to put your own roof piece down as soon as you break the other one out, or take a different route out of the 1x1, like maybe possibly here going straight down and letting Ninja and the other guy fight first, or at least maybe out the side and double ramping away from Ninja, who is right above him. This next guy has the high ground, but Ninja finds a grappler and makes a quick swap to grapple just about 2 levels higher and gets a big shotgun shot off. The next thing he does is what makes this fight so easy to win. He gets his floor piece down in before the enemy did. So he just has to edit and surprise the enemy, who thought just for a second that he was safe. Ninja did with his shotgun shot though, because he shot before he edited the hole, so he definitely could have taken a big blast of damage, but luckily his SMG aim was quick enough to finish this guy off. Click like and subscribe right now if you haven't already, and turn those notifications on, and make sure you enter that giveaway by leaving a comment and subscribing to the ProGuides.com channel in the description. Remember to follow me on twitch.tv/thatdenverguy so you can ask any questions you want and come see me play Fortnite live. I'm so glad you guys are enjoying these videos, since I love teaching, and the fact that I get to play video games and teach them, it's just basically my two passions in life just kind of mashed into one awesome dream that I get to live. So I get asked a lot if I'll ever do full-time YouTube, but honestly I think I like the balance that I have with like just teaching every day. I do get summers off and stuff, and then I make videos as much as I can, but especially spending enough time with my family. So thank you guys for all the support, and I'm usually really active on like Twitter, Instagram, if you want to come say hi on those too. So have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Hey, what's up guys? It's your second favorite PE teacher, Denver, and these are 4 reasons why Daquan wins so many games. You guys said you loved the Tfue one, so here we are again with another pro breakdown of what he does and what you can do to win more games. Click like and subscribe right now, and of course click that little bell, but most importantly, tell me right now in the comments who you want to see next in this awesome series. Be sure to watch to the end, because there is a hidden giveaway that ProGuides.com and I are doing in this video. All right, let's get started. This first clip we'll take a look at is from the insanely competitive fall skirmish, where you have 100 of the best players in Fortnite facing off, so there isn't any room for error.